Welcome viewers, and thank you for watching our various programs. Today we are going to look at yet another important area in cooperative practice. And like you know, in all professions there is the issue of standardization. And in cooperative, we also have mechanisms for standardizing the operations of the practice. And the mechanism in cooperative is that of regulation. And we have generally two levels of regulation in cooperative practice. The first level is done at the cooperative society level. We are looking at the activities of cooperative societies per se, and these are handled by the various departments of a cooperative. And the second level of regulation is at the level of the professionals. And here we are looking at those who work for government, in cooperative departments. Some of them are registrars, administration staff, and policy people who work for cooperative. And then we have also workers of cooperative societies. These are also another group of people, working for cooperatives. And there are quite a lot of other people, like the researchers. We cannot lose sight of the research. Those in universities, so those in polytechnics. We have polytechnics solely devoted to cooperative activities, training, and they have a staff. So they are professionals, and they are subject to regulation. So today we are specifically looking at the aspect of regulation of staff of cooperatives, which we have already stated that is the responsibility of the Institute of Cooperative Professionals of Nigeria, ICOPRON for short. Today we are looking at the role of ICOPRON, and everything we need to understand about ICOPRON. We take advantage of the meeting of the National Executive Council of ICOPRON in Abuja, which is taking place. We take advantage of that and see how we can visit and track very important officials of that institute, so that we interact with them, interface with them, and see to what extent they can tell us about the program and activities of the institute. Thank you. So this is an outdoor video that has taken us to the administrative office of the Institute of Cooperative Professionals of Nigeria at National Council of Women's Society Building, Area 11, Gariki, Abuja. We understand that the ESCO of the Institute are attending a meeting in Abuja, and we are lucky to get across to the national president, Mr. Adebayo Fajobi, MNI, FICP. You are welcome, sir.
Thank you so very much.
Yes. Our interest is to find out from you, sir, what the Institute of Cooperative Professionals of Nigeria is all about.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm Olubunmi Adebayo Fajobi, MNI. By the grace of God, the president of the Institute of Cooperative Professionals of Nigeria. And the institute is an amalgam of all stakeholders of cooperatives, from the academics, the managers, and the researchers, and the movement as well, people who have flair for cooperatives. The institute has brought us together as one family with one aim of regularizing and professionalizing the profession of cooperative. There are a lot of practices on the field, but this body hopes to foster unity and brings about a standardization of what we do as cooperators, and it will help to engender and endear a more robust footing for cooperative practice, and it will assist the regulator a long way to sanitize the field operations.
Okay. Thank you. So that means you are synergizing with the departments of cooperatives, both at the national level and at the state levels.
Absolutely. We are, like most of us, are even members of staff of the departments of cooperatives across the federation, and we have among us members who are even retired and have been at topmost level of management of cooperatives at their own time. And we are everywhere in the states of the federation and at the federal capital territory here in Abuja.
Are you really satisfied with the nation's level of cooperative practice presently?
We are out to bring that satisfaction. If you are satisfied with what is happening, there will be no need for us to institute and bring about an institute that will sanitize and get these operations of cooperative practice more organized. So definitely there is still a long way to go, and we are hoping that the institute will galvanize the kind of relationship with the regulators to ensure that we have such a robust and accurate kind of field operations that we expect among cooperators, and that will also promote a more sustainable economic practice among our members. And that's what we are out to do. And we pray that as we are going along, the Lord will take us there.
Before we let you go finally, can you tell us what the benefits of belonging to the Institute are? What are your members expecting from the Institute?
There are great expectations on our part, and we are hoping for so many. Because, you know, when you begin this kind of a fledgling body, it takes a lot of sacrifices on the part of those who are promoting it, and that's the effort we are putting into it as we speak. But ultimately, there are great benefits in membership. It confers benefits both in service and out of service for members when things are really set. It ensures that they get to the peak of their career while in service, and ensures that they have a career to retire to, even outside service, as the field is so wide enough for the practice of cooperative professionals, both while in service and outside the service. And we are believing that gradually, as we are moving up, we will definitely get there.
And finally, again, let me look at the issue of ethical matters related to the practice, because quite a lot of people talk about ethical issues bordering the practice of cooperative. Is it not central to your job as an institute?
That is a very key aspect of the operations and of the vision and mission of the Institute of Cooperative Professionals of Nigeria. There are a lot of unwholesome practices on the field, and this is perpetrated by the movement members, professional staff, as well as stakeholders of cooperative. And these are areas that we will come in to sanitize by the grace of God. We are developing an ethical code of conduct and practice for our members that will be in operation very soon. And we believe that this will go a long way in sanitizing the whole system. We cannot take this away from any professional practice. And if we don't have this, there's no basis for this kind of an organization. And that is what we will be out to ensure and to engender to our different practices in the whole country, in the country as a whole. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
I thank you for your days and your time. God bless you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Next, let us look at a few clips on the ongoing NEC meeting inside the hall. Welcome back. We'd like to find out from one or two members how their state chapters are faring. Kindly tell us your name.
Thanks so much. I'm Olutombi Felix Adisola.
Okay. Which state do you represent?
I represent Osun State chapter.
Okay. Of the Institute
of Cooperative Professionals of Nigeria.
Okay. How is the chapter doing?
Thank you so much. By the grace of God, our chapter is flourishing.
Okay.
We are doing fine with getting the maximum cooperation for our members.
Okay.
Really thank God, people are coming alive to make the institute to become what we desire of it.
Okay. Thank you very much. And what are the expectations of your members?
Thanks so much. Our members, as I've said, they are very cooperative and they are looking for a day where we too at our chapter we have we be able to host our conference, to host the national conference. Because these are the things that our members are looking for.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Kindly introduce yourself.
My name is Jibril Musa. I'm representing from the State Institute of Cooperative Professionals of Nigeria.
Okay.
Chapter.
Okay. What position are you holding there?
Yeah, I'm the secretary, ICOPRON. Also, I'm the National Financial Secretary.
Okay, that's very good. So how is the Gombe chapter of the Institute doing?
Gombe chapter is doing well.
Yes.
Because we have so many progress.
Okay.
ICOPRON.
Okay, what particular activities are you carrying out there? Like training and other things, sensitization programs?
As our chapter, we have 11 local government in Gombe State. So the ICOPRON from the headquarters have did very well because we have visited all the area offices, all the staff we have there, all the members we have for the training and retraining. We also call for them that one will be routine. We go to them timely so that we can educate them on how to move forward the activities of the ICOPRON.
Okay. Do your members have any expectations? Are there things they're expecting to benefit from the Institute?
Yes, of course. The members have a lot of expectation from the institute.
Yeah, like what?
Also, as the institute proposed for the training, that is formal training.
Okay.
Also, for having a professional certificate, that one is very, very important for them so that they can compete with the other professional bodies.
Okay. Thank you very much. You are welcome back, viewers. The NEC meeting for the Institute of Cooperative Professionals of Nigeria went on very fine and is adjudged very successful. It was not all about work. One of the members, a very senior member who is a fellow of the Institute, had his birthday celebrated at the occasion. And everyone is joyous about it, and we wish him all the best. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and click the button. Thank you and remain blessed.